Hey, how you going? A couple of years ago, probably a year ago, we got some bees. We've got a flow hive there, and we've just bought this Langstroth normal beehive. So for the flow hive, we can get the honey out fairly easy. But the Langstroth hive, we've been just cutting the comb out, and I've decided to make a centrifuge to try to get the honey out as best I can. So follow me. So making a centrifuge, I've had to think about it. Pretty much we need a bucket thing that's got lots of holes in the outside. We can put the honeycomb in and spin it to spin the honey out and have a receptacle to keep it in. So I was thinking, what have I got in the house that does that already? And so happens that Sabco Super Dry Spin Mop. Let's have a look. Sabco Super Dry Mop. Let's open it up and have a look. We've got one of these already, but the missus won't let me use it for honey. So, all right. So in this thing, we've got this. We don't need that. Chuck that away. This is the Sabco Super Mop. Used for mopping floors, but we're going to use it to spin some honey. So, yeah, in the mop, you'll get this neat little thing that spins around. So usually we've got a mop on the end of that we put in the bucket to drain the mop, but we're going to use it for a honey centrifuge. So come over here, Blake, and I'll show you a bit what I mean. So pretty much honeycomb goes in here. This is the plan anyway. Mop on top. Spin. Honey comes out. Let's see how we go. All right, so here's some honeycomb from last year that we've just sort of harvested from the frames. Normally what we've been doing is sort of cutting it up and squishing it in through a sieve into a container. Just takes a long time, especially in winter, and it's kind of messy. We don't get all the honey out. It just ends up in a big sort of waxy mess. So I really wanted a good way to get the cappings off and get the honey extracted as best I could without spending hundreds of dollars on a proper centrifuge. So come over here to the stove. So to get the cappings off, I've just been getting a normal knife and honestly just popping it on the hot plate, letting it heat up. It's probably not the most professional way, but it works. I know there's a lot of proper honey decappers that you can buy, but we've only got one hive, so that we need to take the cappings off. So this is what I'm doing. So heating that up.
One eternity later.
Back over to the honey. So just to give you a little demonstration, here's a piece of honeycomb here. Come over here and we'll have a look. So just using the hot knife to take the cappings off. It's fairly easy. A little bit messy, but so here's one I prepared earlier. The caps are off, both of them. So I'm just going to cut this in half just for demonstration purposes, and follow me over to the new fancy centrifuge. So back to our magical centrifuge mop, and I've got a couple of pieces of honey here. So come over here and I'll show you how we do it. So pretty much Obviously, if I've got more honeycomb, I'm going to be packing this, but I'm just going to do it on opposite sides just for symmetry. Lovely honey. And just with our magical mop, that goes on top. And let's just spin it. A couple of spins. As you can see, that side's fully empty now. So just turning them over. This one's a bit hard to get off. Turning them over. More honey. There you go. Pretty much empty and less messy. As you can see, the honey is dripping down the bottom there. I've got lots more to do. But yeah, the Sabco Super Dry Spin Mop Bee Honey Centrifuge. Just thought I'd add a side note here. After you finish, these go in the dishwasher. As you see, we've marked ours honey to stop it from getting mixed up with the normal mop bucket.